today we are here. One of the main thing that comes with software as a service industry is customer service. This is a business where we will keep going back to the customer every year. They have to keep paying us every year. So one of the key factors is that we should make sure that the customers are happy so that they come back to us next year as well. So the customer experience or keeping our customer happy is part and parcel of our business. I mean, it's the way we do, okay, I have to do so much of sales, I have to do so much of collection, I have to make sure that so many customers have to stay with us. Right, so that's the important thing, and we have been, discussing on customer services week. I mean, like that's something that has been happening. It's kind of a a ritual in Kenya. Whether it is your bankers, your ISPs, everyone sends a happy, customer service week. Forget about how good or how bad it is, but at least you get that message every year on the first full week of October. So we have been thinking, how can we do it better? Right. I mean, we see a lot of CX events, but most of them end up being like just like that. What do you say? Yes, we are also in business kind of a stuff where there are like 50, 100, less than 100 people, and then it becomes like a symbolic one. Not really, there is no effort put into that. So we decided, okay, we will add a bit more into that. So we partnered with ICX, Institute for Customer Experience in Kenya. They have done a survey in Kenya in the past 6 months where they have been asking questions about how the employee experience affects the customer experience of the organization.
For me, Joel, maybe glass of water works for me, and I live there saying that branch is amazing. For somebody else, they need somebody to escort them from the door all the way to the teller. So where where above and beyond ends is not one answer that we can say this is what you need to do. Look at your data, look at your customers. If you can go all the way up to segmentation and now trying to profile and knowing how your different customers behave, you'll be able to crack how you deliver the above and beyond.
Employee wellness is number one. Your human wellness is number one. Because remember, if you're not healthy, if you're not well, you will not be there to deliver even the basics. So just to add to what he said, in fact, if we all delivered our mandate, just what we've been given to do, it's already excellence, right? Sometimes it's because we are not delivering what it is that we've been employed to do. But above and beyond should not compromise your wellness. And sometimes if it's calling for help or asking, we talk about the employee experience, and team spirit is a big part of it. So team spirit means if today I came to work and I looked a bit upset, Dorothy asking me, Sheila, is everything okay? That is already above and beyond. Let's not think above and beyond as a grand gestures that sometimes you have to overthink. It's also the little things. For example, an expectant mother comes, or a lady comes, and you're dealing with this client. Just asking, are you okay? Would you want a glass of water? That's already above and beyond. So I think we need to demystify this whole thing of, now you need to have dancers in your bank every day and cakes, that's not going to happen. Because remember, there's also profitability for the business. So you're there to make profit. But just to challenge you, or rather to explain, make sure it's not compromising your well-being. Meaning you're not now working overtime and compromising your health, because something happens to you, we will still get another person to do the same job. But as we've done that, maximize and leverage on collaboration, team spirit, teamwork, meaning if you were supposed to deliver this, you're not able to, can your team members step in and support you? So when you're thinking above and beyond, don't think of the extreme. Think about the little additions here and there that can go a long way in making that experience better. So the pregnant lady is just an example that I'm giving you. When the kids come to your premises, just having the little sweets, that is what is memorable for them. And sometimes it doesn't really cost much. So wellness is key. But also, make sure you don't burn out. So even as you're doing your job, just the normal job, Ivy started by asking us what we like doing outside our job. that is what feeds your spirit to be able to be excellent in your day-to-day.
That theme talks to both what you do for the external customer and for the internal customer. So the above and beyond goes at looking at yourself as well, your staff who handle customers, what can you do for them as well as for the customer. But also, data can help you go above and beyond. So if you have solutions that can give you what Joel was talking about, a 360 of this customer. So if the customer comes to you and you realize last week they had a birthday, because the system has shown you, or you can tell this person has a child, they've just opened a children's account. Then you can do something else over and above that. You can give them a piggy bank, you can give them a card, you can, so data empowers you also as a service provider, as the person serving the customer, to actually go above and beyond what the customer just came to do. So when we look at that whole, what kind of culture do we want to build within the organization, one of them is around open door policy as opposed to a closed environment, yeah? And it has to be a lot of intentional effort, because sometimes you have open door, but the coldness is harder than a door, it's harder than a wall. Just being accessible to people, how you handle issues, how you handle employees who are working to you, So it has to start from the top. It has to start from the top. It has to be driven by senior management for the culture to work, because the culture you build as an organization is what will help you deliver on your strategic objective as an organization. So that's why it must be driven from the top.